RelicDirtyhands.com.
Okay. Well, I haven't talked to Lori about it yet. I guess she's hearing the conversation there, but we haven't discussed what we're going to do yet. So
Okay, so we've been
Yeah.
invited to an amazing location by Andre.
we're probably going to go ahead and you know, I have a good idea. Lori knows the place too, and I have a good idea now with the map and everything.
This place is so nostalgic. Between the ages of 5 and 11 years old, my family had moved up to this area, overlooking this entire little village. It was a military base.
Yeah. We may just go scope it out and maybe swing a little bit, see if we can prove something up or get visuals and stuff. Look, that's a chunk of cement.
There's a chunk of cement.
And there's rocks, kind of like lining inside there. I wonder if it's
Okay.
an old well that they filled in.
So we actually lived above a military base, and we had the most amazing time. My sister and I used to drive down there with our bikes. We had this entire town to ourselves. We had a park and everything. We used to hang out at. I mean, we could spend hours there. We were driving in the roads. There was no one there. There was maybe 3 people living there at the time. Stuff. Now, I do recall Andre telling me about this old road that he had seen on an old map. So I decided to jump in the research myself. Now, some really cool facts about this place. I discovered also, I found that road he spoke about. We did an overlay. I printed out so many different eras of this land. So I managed to get some aerial photography, an old 1879's map, which I actually took a photo of the area and kind of blew it up and printed it out, along with basically when they built the space and where everything was kind of located. You could see all the houses where they were located now. So it was trying to figure out and overlay that one onto the 1879 map. So we have the roads as a reference guide of where these houses were located. So I'm pretty sure that we're pretty accurate on where these 3 houses used to once stand. If we were really good on our overlay, it should be after the V.
Yeah.
We'll follow this way because this should have been on this side of the V. But like I said, it could be slightly off. It is different when you walk in. There's quite an open area. Climbing up a little bit. I mean, the settlers wouldn't build their house on a low land.
So I'm
Could have been
picking up
farmed.
here.
But look at over there in the distance how big those trees are there. So this land was originally given to a loyalist settler back in 1804. And the owner actually lived in Montreal. So they don't have any proof that anybody lived on that land, from 1804 to, I think it was 1844 or something like this. But somebody did show up on the map in the 1840s, 1850s, and this is where I believe that these houses are basically from, because you have to think it's an 1879 map, and this is the information I got with the loyalist. He wasn't living there, but I believe they had sold in the property, changed hands many times, and I believe they subdivided it. And here are some of the homes that were actually built. Now, what happened in 1898, National Defense or the military were actually looking for a really good training camp for a rifle range. So they expropriated the land in 1898 and they had a firing range. It's a practice round. Tips, but that
these
one's
ones don't fire. These ones are just for
for show.
practice. Well, actually, you can see the.
Oh yeah, look at that. It is a blank. We'll find a bullet from then, right? So they've been using this as a rifle range now. There was actually somebody who lived up on a cliff who had a few, you could say, close calls. They were hanging up their laundry and a near miss. Musket ball. I wonder if this is the ridge. There was that story as well. So they actually moved. I don't blame them. I mean, they probably had this beautiful quiet area, and can you just imagine all the gunfires and everything echoing? So don't blame them for moving. And so that's really a really cool story. So it would be fun to find a bullet from that era, which is probably one of the ones that, were being shot and that she had to dodge. And I do also believe that this base was built in 1950s. I think they were probably organized in the 1940s, but I believe it was built in the 1950s. Found it. So I'm really anxious to go and take a look at some of these areas today. Andre, unfortunately, is busy. He was going to meet up with us, but he couldn't. So we're still going to go there with our maps. He said it was okay. So I'm waiting for Eric. He's taking forever. I'm ready to go. I've got the maps. I got everything I need. And I just want to go and scope this area out. See, and then it starts going.
Sticking up.
Yeah, we'll have to get in there and.
Where the moves are.
Yeah.
Look at this depression.
It's a bit of a depression there. I say maybe that's cement.
I'm gonna turn the detector on to listen, see if it's really trashy, anything that I pull out, evidence of that time period.
While you start on that, babe, I'm actually going to go across the street,
Okay.
take a look where I originally thought maybe the houses were,
Okay.
and just scope that out. Yeah. Oh, it's so weird. And all these yards.
So one of my first signals here, it's a piece of lead. It's like a triangle shape with 3 holes in it. It's doesn't have a white patina. I'm not sure how old it is, but that's neat. We'll keep going. Just working this little area here, and Lori's gone to scout.
Wow. See all native plants. There's one big tree. Wow, okay. Nice flat, big trees. Possibility. I'm seeing one tree there, one tree there. So there's 4 big maples in a row right here. This might actually lead to, I'm wondering if this was the area. I don't know, big maples lining up, coming into this section. Oh, this might be it. Okay, let Eric know.
Goodness. Wow. I haven't looked at it yet. I had this nice high tone. It's pretty deep. And I was going at it with my finger with a pinpointer. And this looks like a 2-piece button with a lot of gold gilt on it. Just fell over, tank up. So you can probably see that there in the bottom of the hole. And it looks like there's a lot of gold on that guy. What is it? Oh, Royal Canadian Air Force. Oh wow, look at that. Nice. Oh wow, amazing. Wonder if I have my little brush with me. Can't wait to show this one to Lori. She'll be happy. There she is, so I'm gonna show her the button. Second find. And my next signal, I had a nice tone, popped the plug and just fell into it. Royal Canadian Air Force button.
You got evidence, no way.
I don't know, we'll have to date that,
That's
how old
actually,
it is.
I think that one is 40s. I think it's at the 40s, 50s era.
We'll
I
have
think
to
it's
look
from
it
that
up.
era.
I'm curious.
Isn't it the
This
same?
is a Royal Canadian Air Force button. The eagle looks more like an albatross and it has a very pronounced rim. The back mark reads SMC Hamilton. We believe they were produced from 1953 to 1969.
Now
Cool.
I have something to show. I just located one of the house sites.
Awesome.
Very
I'm
close
gonna
to
grab
it.
my stuff.
I could tell by the trees.
Okay. I proved this, this is a nice find right
Well,
here.
it's
not
military, base.
that old, but it's a
You
really
still
nice
found something
find
there.
related to the military base.
I think we're gonna have fun tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Awesome button.
Okay. Exciting. That's exciting. Is it right here, the big maple?
Yeah,
Oh,
in here.
boy.
Watch. It's really cool. There's there and here. Now, look at these maples lining up. I mean, 1, 2, 3. And look at this one. So it's making like a square.
That's obvious.
This to me.
This is the first one right here.
Now this is the first
off,
one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now on the other side right here,
Yeah.
you have more a few other big maples lining up going in this direction. You could see one down there.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the road went through here.
Right.
But this kind of looks like a property because of the big maples in the square. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely it looks like.
Definitely not natural.
And these trees are extremely old.
Yeah, they were planted.
Planted in a row when they were young.
This is pretty interesting. Almost pretty much sitting on the surface. Looks like an oldie. Toy gun. Oh, the Lone Rider. Have to look that up. Good sign.
So often while scoping, I'll actually check out animal dens because they have a tendency of throwing stuff outside of their hole. It might give evidence of stuff that was deeper. Pieces of glass. So animal holes are often a really good indication if there's stuff around or not. I don't know how these pots would be. Ooh, surprise! Da 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 da. Doo doo.
I have some pretty obvious signs here. Looks like clay tile. Clay pot, not sure. But definitely some evidence of activity here. I really think this is the old home site. Trees lining up. Lots and lots and lots of signals, lots of iron. But I think we're on to one at least.
Oh, I like this. Okay, so now we have brick. Oh, and glass. More glass and more brick. Such a good sign. And I keep eyeballing and seeing if I could see any other evidence that the house was close to here. Definitely close to here. Eric's behind me. I decided to scope closer down the ridge to see if I could see evidence of dumping. And I think I might have. Or bulldozing. Hard to say right now. That would have been behind the houses. They weren't so close to the river, they would definitely dump the closest ravine. So let's see if we can see some older stuff. Dating from the 1800s, I see a bottle, part of a bottle. Oh, look at that. That's got age.
So I just stepped out of the little forest area where the big trees are lining up.
Let's see what else. Some dish or pottery of some sort. It's pretty thick. Oh, I see some charcoal. Or some coal or something like a hot rock. Okay, here's one. Blue plate. That's definitely the age of the place we're looking for. Look at this. Yeah, that's the stuff. So, yeah, I'll just grab these. Look at these pieces. Oh, no way. No way. Oh, wow, look at that. From John Thompson Family Grocer Liquor Provisions, Merchant, number 27, Rideau Street, Ottawa. I love it. Wow. Okay, this is definitely where they dumped. This is cool. That's really cool. Okay, I'm going to go get Eric.
But not that deep, actually. That's about a 5-inch plug. This was in the bottom. Look at that. Ooh. Oh. It's pretty fancy. It's not that old. But still.
I can't find him. Back to where I left him. And he's gone. Honey?
Yeah, I'm over here.
Ah,
I'm coming your way. I just found something else.
there you are. I want to show you something. Let's see what he says. Let's see what he thinks.
Good sign.
That's cool.
Find a piece of a toy gun back there. A Lone Rider. That's an old gun.
That's awesome.
And I did find some clay, red clay tiles. Oh, nice. Was that purple glass?
Purple. Take a look. There's oyster
Ooh,
shells.
and there's writing on that.
So there's a piece of purple glass. I'll just put this down.
Back.
Here's a piece of oyster.
Oh, yeah.
Telling me a very old site.
Yeah.
Pink.
Is that ginger bottle and stuff?
Yes, and look what it says. I have the Ontario part too. Actually, I found this part that goes
From
here.
John
at that.
Thompson Family Grocer, Liquor and Provision Merchant, number 27, Rideau Street, Ottawa. That is so cool. A little piece of local history right here.
Right there, yeah.
That is awesome, babe.
It's totally awesome. I'm so happy with that. I could show you. I found the dump of the old house. Got Eric here right away. There it
What's
is.
that?
I don't. Some cap off of something, maybe. Ooh. I have no idea, but it's fancy.
That was shining right through the iron there.
Yeah, nice. This is where I might actually spend some time tomorrow.
Yeah, very interesting here.
It's a kid's wagon wheel?
Yeah, it
or would that
looks
have been a wheel on a wagon or on a... Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
It's small.
I think it's a wagon wheel.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Haha, wagon wheel.
Yeah.
Definitely period.
See the spokes from one side to the other.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
So, right up there is kind of the L-shaped yard. So I decided to come down to see if I could see any evidence. Looks like an old grill. Not really sure. Ooh. Yeah? I'm over here, right beside you. These smell so good. All right. So we had just gotten out before the rain had started. So we went around testing out a few areas for the guys, and we are going to basically share experience with them tomorrow and figure out where we're going to hunt. Andre knows of some other areas as well where he found some older items. A quick supper, we're going to go to bed, we're going to wake up nice and early to meet everyone tomorrow. We're late. Just waiting for Eric. It's taking forever.
Hey, going metal detecting.
Yeah, you're taking forever. We're supposed to be there now, so let's go.
Okay, let's go. Sorry.
At one point, the airport, the runways,
Yeah.
came right up to the cliff, and that's where the buildings were. And now it's receded way back, and there's actually a parkway there, but you could see, I've seen pictures where there was like events going on and just tons of people.
We should pass down there on our way back.
I've never been down there.
Oh, that's promising there. You've been hitting this area for a little while, eh?
10 years now,
Wow.
like 10 years.
All right.
Done well.
I have no idea where everyone else is, but this area is all filled. I mean, it could be okay. We just moved the stuff from everywhere else, but I'm not liking it. The petty, and there was a piece of aluminum, and then I swing back over the hole, and I'm getting like a 29. I think I got a silver ring. I think so. I think so. Yeah! It is, it is.
Awesome.
Oh my god, that's so cool. I think it might fit me too.
That's cool.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is awesome.
Cool.
It's like right beside that aluminum. Thought it sounded, I got this really high squeak in there, you know?
Yeah.
Yay! Oh, that's awesome.
It was 29.30, is that what you're saying?
29.
Yeah.
It was the high, you know, that I heard. And then swing over it, and I'm like, and it, instead of 24, 25, it was going 29. It was pretty solid on 29.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Happy, 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 happy. No. I did. Oh my God. When I was looking at the photos of when I was young and I found a 4-leaf clover, grandmother wrapped it up for me and it was in my photo album. So I grabbed it, I put it in my back pocket.
It's funny because lately I've been wearing this hat when I've been finding good stuff.
Lucky hats, they're true, they work. Andre. Practice round.
For training.
That would be used for training?
Yeah.
So we found that some of the blanks all squished at the tips, but
Yeah,
that
these
one's
ones don't fire. These ones are just for
show?
practice. Well, actually, you can see the
Oh yeah, look at that. It is a blank.
blanks. That's just a cover, I guess, or something. I've never seen that, but you can see that it's been fired, right?
Yeah.
Oh cool.
In the primer, there's a dent, so
So that's how you could tell if they've been fired or not.
Yeah.
Nice.
cool.
Cool, thanks. Thanks for a little lesson. Next target is a 1943, and we've got a nice clean George. My penny. I just wanted to find a penny from the 80s. I don't know what date it is, but I did want to find a penny from the 80s because this is what I played here. I know, who wants to find an 80s penny? I do. I don't know if it's an 80s, but let's see. Get a date off that. 81. That's possible. It came from my pocket. Well, I found my 80s penny. Yay! Got Andre, Andre's daughter, Andre's son-in-law. We've got Kirk digging something really weird, he said. Eric right there. And here comes Matt. Wow. Oh, look at that. It is the old one, RCAF. There we go, nice. That's a nice one.
Yeah, I
It's
think,
got the
I think
shank.
that's my third one from here.
Third one,
I've got-
nice.
I think I'm pretty sure I've got 3 of the older ones and
Yeah,
the newer ones.
we found one of the newer ones. RCAF, an old one.
Oh, nice.
I found officer's cap badge. A little while back. The kids must have had it playing in the trees or something like that. There's no
Maybe.
way an adult would be in there where I found it. It's a pretty big tree. There's 4 of them. They're big white pines.
Yeah.
And they're probably like that. So
Okay, so Matt and Kirk, they both had to take off. Andre is probably still over there. Eric and I are actually gonna try to find a really old road that we had seen on the map, and we just want to do the road. There used to be houses all. It's pretty cool. So the old road used to run through here. Lily of the Valley, gone wild.
Very sweet sounding. Unless it's another piece of small aluminum, which I doubt. Should be a coin.
You think?
I think it's a silver coin.
Where is it? Oh, yes it is. It looks silver.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it's dark.
Oh, it's silver.
It's an old silver.
Yeah.
It's probably a wreathed.
Yeah, you can see the edge there. Look at that.
Yeah. Silver! Something or... What the is that?
Lizzie?
What?
No? What is that?
What is it?
Yes, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? No, that's Victoria.
Sorry, Victoria.
That's a Vicky.
That's what I thought I was saying. That's what I
That's
meant.
right here.
It's
Like
Vicky.
Lizzie? It's Vicky. You've had a Vicky.
Vicky Silver. My first silver of the year. I found one. Yeah. That's why I wanted to come here.
Oh yeah, I don't even think he'll get a date off of that.
I'll just send it to Andre.
Yeah. Way to go.
Right on. First signal.
Old lead bullet.
Look at the shape.
Probably got hit at the end there. That's an old lead bullet, baby. That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe from the early years, the rifle range.
'86.
86.